carbon isn't bad. It's actually where we get the carbon from that is causing all the issues around us as it pertains to climate change. We need to source an alternative, more sustainable source of carbon for our economies for the long term, and we believe that's what direct air capture will enable. Mission Zero is a direct air capture company. Our goal fundamentally is to readdress humanity's relationship with carbon. Direct air capture is a process that allows you to capture CO2 from the atmosphere and then separate that and permanently remove it, returning the atmosphere to the air around you without CO2. And that CO2 can then be used to positively impact on climate change, whether it's geologically stored underground, or it can be used as a carbon backbone in the production of valuable products like building materials, fuels, chemicals, vodka, yoga mats, etc.
The Translational Energy Research Centre is a world-leading national facilities that works to deliver the net zero strategy for the future. At TERC, we always look for the next generation technology. We believe direct air capture and Mission Zero technology will play a major role on decarbonizing industry and power by producing clean fuel for aviation and therefore minimize the emission generated from air travel.
We came up with a way to use water and renewable electricity to strip carbon from the air. First, fans pull in air from the atmosphere, a bit like taking a big breath in. That air is then showered with a water-based liquid that selectively dissolves its carbon content. Then, electrodialysis moves that carbon through an ion exchange process and transforms it back into pure CO2, like a big breath out. That CO2 can be immediately used in industry to replace fossil carbons or stored underground to permanently remove it from the atmosphere. University of Sheffield and the Translational Energy Research Centre are actually the first customer for our direct air capture technology. We've deployed with them a system which will enable them to produce sustainable aviation fuels made from carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, green hydrogen from the splitting of water, and through a chemical process create that into a sustainable aviation fuel which they can test to verify that it's safe for use in the aviation industry. They share the vision that we have of a more sustainable future for humanity based on a different source of carbon.
It has been a fantastic experience. Colleagues in the Mission Zero are all research-oriented. They have become part of the team, and that is very important for us. And they work with us shoulder to shoulder.
Direct air capture can be a cornerstone technology in our fight against climate change. To do this, we need to scale the technology rapidly in the 2020s so that it exists at the scale required in the 2030s and 2040s. We can't wait around, we have to do this now. Direct air capture has a massive opportunity to alter humanity's relationship with carbon, and that will only have climate benefits going forwards.